Joining us on 2K Sports, NBA action is coming up. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Drexler with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Here's Birdsong. Here's Grimes. And it's off from three-point range. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Birdsong. Stolen by Rivers. Down low. Here's Mikan. Shoots over Olajuwon. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And drawing first blood, you know Coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Drexler. Missed inside. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. The guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Here's Birdsong. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Wade. And he banks in the layup.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Birdsong. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Rivers. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Olajuwon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's the screen. It's Rivers on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, kicks it out to Richardson. Novak with the three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Houston. Now Sasser. Pass to Caruso. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Taken away by Williams. Launches it. The rebound by Jones. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Strickland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Richardson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Houston trails by 4. Sasser with it. Still yet to score. Count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Strickland. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Sasser. Kicks it down to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Houston trails by 5. "51 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Drexler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Kolek. Here's Hauser. Matthews with it. Drexler defending.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making some changes. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Middleton outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
"17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kolek. It's Matthews on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. They're up by 7. Stay with. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Birdsong. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Back to Butler. Over Hayes. That one off the back iron and out. Houston trails by 7. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments. And we know Dwayne does not take many shots from the outside, but he really knows how to pick his spots.
Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to Birdsong. Picked by Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Birdsong misses. Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Next to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Pass to Jones. Here's Birdsong. The jump hook, and Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got his third bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
To the middle. Here's Strickland. Drexler with the steal. Here's Grimes. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Grimes has got his first bucket of the night. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Novak. Here's Strickland, defended by Caruso. And it's Strickland missing. Houston trails by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And here is Caruso. Pass to Outlaw. Here's Sasser. He nails it, and we're tied up. Sasser's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
It's Richardson on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's Middleton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outlaw with it. Here's Middleton. The baseline J off the mark. To the paint. Here's Richardson. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Caruso, no good. Outside, Aguirre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
and just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
That free throw good from Aguirre. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Houston trails by 3. Pass to Birdsong. .116 left to play here in the half. Olajuwon can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
A 3 from Aguirre. Traps in the tray. Aguirre's got 4 this quarter. And here's Houston. Here's Grimes. Pass to Birdsong. Here's Grimes. And he's good on the 3-ball. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
What a response. Grimes marching down and nailing the revenge 3.
Wade surveying the D. Aguirre with it. It's rebounded by Hayes. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Oh, that's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Matthews. Another miss by Houston. It's Crowder on the wing. On the money from 12 feet away. Crowder's got his first points of the night. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, Sasser. Right side, Jones. Pass to Sasser. Over Rivers. It's rebounded by Mikan.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Butler missing. Houston trails by 5. And Jones has it in the corner. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
And you can't be reckless with the ball around Wade. That's a recipe for getting your pocket picked.
On the wing, Jones. Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. Middleton for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Lucas. Wade outside. Rivers in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires from the wing. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Over to the wing. Back to Jones. For 3, Middleton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Middleton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Pass to Mikan. Butler in the corner. And here's Rivers. Wade outside. Here's Mikan. Outside Butler. Here's Mikan. Defended by Jones. Mikan, no good.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Middleton outside for the lead. Another miss by Middleton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The visitors with the ball. A 3 from McGuire. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pass to Birdsong. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Strickland. To the right side. A 3 from McGuire. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McGuire's got 7 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Birdsong. Pass to Hayes. Now here is Olajuwon. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 7.
Like see Grimes firing away. This will help the confidence moving forward.
I got yours.
1:29 left here in the third quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .125 left in the third quarter. Olajuwon in the high post. To the inside. Here's Drexler. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Drexler's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
McGuire, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot by Grimes, no good.
The but sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
McGuire. Pass to Jones. Here is Novak. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bounce pass from Olajuwon. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Seconds left to play here in the third.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Sasser with it. He's got 5. For 3, Outlaw. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Houston on top as they end the third quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Strickland. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Down low, here's Hayes, and he lays it straight in. Hayes has got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Olajuwon in the high post. Pass to Birdsong. Picked by Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Grimes. Houston moving the ball around. And here's Hayes. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Wade. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Rivers. Wade, right side. No good on the triple. Houston leading by 5. A wide open look for Drexler. No good with the triple. Pass to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Here's Birdsong. Olajuwon in the high post. that shot off. To the middle. Here's Mikan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Stolen by Rivers. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thanks, David. There's a screen by Williams. Middleton outside. Now Sasser, pocket 6, trying to get something going. And it's Chris Middleton with the 3. And Houston leads by 2.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Here's Aguirre. It's rebounded by Houston. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Williams. Pass to Sasser. And that one is off. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. On defense, Houston. The lead is 2. Pass to Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
Assist goes to.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Olajuwon. Back to Drexler. Olajuwon, right side. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes. In. And Houston leads by 2.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
From deep. Rivers can't get it to go. .133 left to play in the final quarter. Poked away and stolen by Butler. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Here's Birdsong. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon. Lucas with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Mikan. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
They set the pick. Drexler left side. Pass to Grimes. It's tipped. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Butler, covered by Hayes. Butler feeling out a bit. 6 to shoot. Trains it from downtown.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 12, Mark McGuire.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Houston foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Dwayne Wade taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining.